I went to Japan and bought one of every mainline Pokemon game. Now that I'm back home and ready to shiny hunt on these, it got me wondering, what's actually on these cartridges that I bought? If you didn't know, the older Pokemon games have their save files on a cartridge instead of on the console itself. So when you buy these older Pokemon games, you get a little time capsule. A way to see just how much of a gamer these previous owners actually were. Since I bought so many of these games, at least somebody has to have something good, right? So I think the only logical way to do this is to go from the oldest games to the newest. This right here is the first Pokemon game, Pokemon Green. Never released in English, this game was the start of it all. And this game doesn't have any shinies, do ya? But let's take a look anyway. Oh. So the old Game Boy games relied on a battery in the cartridge to keep the save alive, and who would have thought this nearly 30-year-old battery wouldn't be good? Sad times. But we'll replace that later. How about these other games? Will Pokemon Gold, Silver, or Crystal still have a live battery in them? Yeah, no. Alright, it's fine. Most people wouldn't have had a shiny in those games anyways, so now we're on to the real stuff. The GBA era. The best of the best. Look at this little dude. Tell me he's not the best. You'd better not. Let's start with my first ever Gen 3 game, Pokemon Sapphire. I bought 3 of these. I have a problem, okay? Here's the first of the Pokemon Sapphire games. 215 hours, not bad at all. And all 8 badges, 200 in the Pokedex? This is looking pretty good. Let's just start off by looking at the party. Alright, honestly, this dude had a pretty cool team. No shinies though, so let's go check the PC. Oh god, I can't read Japanese. Got everything sorted out by type, you'll love to see it. We got some legendaries in here at least. And the box is called A Panda for some reason. Let's go ahead and grab these eggs. Oh god. Did I mention I don't speak Japanese? Alright, we need something with Flame Body now. Do we seriously not have a single Pokemon with Flame Body? Oh, there he is. I don't know if this says Flame Body, but we're just gonna pretend that I know that this says Flame Body. Alright, if we're gonna hatch some eggs, we gotta go to the spot, right? And now it's time to start suffering. Ooh, alright, we got our first egg. And it's a Pichu. I don't think I would be able to tell if this was shiny or not. Yeah, no. Alright, let's go to the next egg. Man, is this thing even ready to hatch or what? Let's take a look at this thing. No. No! I have a soft reset button on my controller. Oh god. Existence is pain. Let's grab these eggs again. Alright, we officially have our non-shiny Pichu again. Woohoo! Okay, finally we have the second egg ready to hatch. Let's see what this thing is. A Fanpea. Another thing I'm not really sure I'd be able to tell if it was shiny or not. Yeah, no. Alright, on to the next one. Another Fanpea. Another not shiny Fanpea. That was worth the time, right? Right? Time for my second copy of Pokemon Sapphire. 34 hours, 8 badges, and 37 in the Pokedex? Man, it's not looking good for ya boy. Oh, they're already at the PC. Good for me. Alright, we gotta check out the squad first. I'm just gonna go out here and say it. This dude was not a gamer. Alright, well let's just check the PC and see what he's got. I got a couple things in here. Alright, let's check the other boxes. These are like the same things as the other box. Alright. Oh, that's it, huh? Great. Alright, my third copy of Sapphire, the last one I bought. This one's the one. Oh no. Oh god, they left me in the gym. So Tate and Liza were kind of known for being a little tough back in the day. They obviously rage quit here, but I'm not doing that. We're gonna settle this once and for all, 20 years later. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. We got a pretty good squad here, actually. Okay, here we go. Wait, they only have 2 Pokemon? Oh god, they're level 42. Okay, so, I still don't know Japanese.
Huh?
So, let's just lock in a move and see what happens. Okay, we got Crunch and Bite. Well, I am a Japanese language expert, so no big surprise there.
Huh?
Dang, and Solrock's already almost dead. We might end this pretty quick. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-oh. Alright, Sceptile has to have something good against these things. I can't keep getting away with it. Alright, Solrock's gone. We just gotta take out this Lunatone now. Easy peasy. Oh.
I'm in danger!
Okay, so in Gen 4, every Pokemon attack type could be a special or a physical attack. But back in Gen 3 and before, every single move of a specific type was always either physical or special. And guess what all of my Pokemon are? Special. And guess what this Lunatone is absolutely jacked on? Special defense. Alright, well let's just keep doing what we've been doing. I think we still got this. This thing's about to go down already. This is... Alright, Ludicolo, big money. Oh my god, please don't tell me that's light screen. Alright, well at least we found our attack for Ludicolo. And that is why you never sleep on Ludicolo. Alright, let's get out of here. And to the victor goes the spoils. Let's see what we got here. Alright, nothing really in the first box, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and check the rest. So, Pokemon Ruby, always my favorite Gen 3 game, never wanted anything to do with Sapphire, so let's go ahead and check these ones out. Luckily, I bought 2 copies of Ruby, so let's go ahead and check the other one out. 9 hours, 15 Pokemon, and 5 badges. Not looking good. Oh, looks like they just beat up their dad. And oh, this was a rough one. This Swablu has seen some stuff. Alright, let's take a look at what they've got. I shouldn't even be surprised at this point. Emerald, the pinnacle of Gen 3 Pokemon. One of these 2 copies must be the one, right? Alright, this is my last copy of Emerald. 19 hours, 41 Pokemon, and 5 badges. Just starting in a random cave, love that. Honestly, a cool little squad, but nothing shiny. Alright, let's get out of here and check the PC. Empty box. This isn't giving me the warm and fuzzies. Oh god, please, not again. Oh, okay, we got some organization here. Yeah, it looks like they were just getting all the stuff in the decks, but it doesn't really look like we're gonna find anything. You guys seeing what I'm seeing here? Man, this is so cool because each of these shiny Spindas are unique. So this is a one-of-one shiny. Alright, let's withdraw the homie and see these sparkles in battle. Man, that's looking good. I honestly didn't think we were going to find any shinies on any of these cartridges. I mean, the odds are 1 in 8192 in all of these older games. And as you saw, there weren't really a lot of Pokemon in most of these saves. So this is a pretty sweet little find. Alright, before we wrap up the GBA era, we have 2 more games. 1 copy of Fire Red and 1 copy of Leaf Green. Let's start off with Fire Red. Alright, not many Pokemon on this one, but let's take a look. Since we just had such a big win in Emerald, I kind of forgot about the nightmare that I'm living right now. But, yeah. 3 Pokemon. Neat. Alright, time to check Leaf Green. Just a little bit more time, but about twice as many Pokemon. Nothing shiny in the team. They do have a little chunk of Pokemon here. And, look at this little guy. Not a shiny, but, I'm glad to see him. Alright. It's time to jump to the next generation now. Double the screens, double the shinies. That's what I like to say. And these games are cheap in Japan, so I bought a whole bunch of them. I bought 2 Diamond, 1 Pearl, 2 Platinum, a Heart Gold, a Soul Silver, 2 Blacks, 2 Whites, 2 Black 2s, and 2 White 2s. So we have 15 games to go through right now. We're just going to go in chronological order here. Let's start with Diamond. Alright, let's see what we're getting ourselves into here. Wow, this is a strong start. How many Pokemon are even in the Gen 4 decks? This thing's almost complete. I'd be surprised if they don't have anything kinda good in here at least. Oh god, I load in right in the trade area. Don't tell me they were getting rid of all of their stuff. Okay, you know what? They got a pretty cool party here, so I don't think they were just trading everything away. Let's check the PC. Whoa. Okay, so they just have, it looks like a living dex that they were working on here. It doesn't look like there's any shinies, but they have a whole bunch of legendaries, mythicals, and just, it's almost complete. So this is actually going to be a really cool head start for my Black 2, White 2 saves, where I want to get the shiny charm. So I'm going to consider this a victory. Dang, these Gen 4 games are coming in clutch. Let's see what we got here. Just a casual Cherish Ball Darkrai in the party, no big deal. So, this person was definitely not as much of a gamer as the last person, but you know what? There's a lot of stuff in here, and even some legendaries and mythicals. This is still pretty good. Alright, Pearl time. More Gen 4 dubs. Honestly, a lot of the same here. Lots of legendaries, mythicals, and just lots of other cool stuff. I can't believe how cool these Gen 4 saves have been. No more shinies yet, though. We'll have to see. Platinum's up next. We've got 2 copies to check through. Okay. We've been a little spoiled with how good these other Gen 4 saves have been, but this still isn't bad. Almost 200 Pokemon in the decks. Alright, the party's pretty typical. Let's check the PC. Oh no. There's gotta be something else, right? They had 200 in the decks. Man, they have one last box of Pokemon. There's a few things here. Wait, is that thing shiny? Ugh, dude, Gligar looks so different in this game. Alright, this one's an L. That's okay, because the second Platinum is where the fire's at anyways. 169 hours and 351 Pokemon in the decks. I told you guys this is the one. Oh god, the Elite Four? Everybody's dead. I still can't read Japanese. Huh? Alright, I finally found the healing stuff. Let's get this team healed up. Oh my god, Gen 4 HP bars were the worst.
Several days later.
Alright, we finally beat Ronald McDonald. Oh my god, how many of these guys are left? Sorry about this, Mr. Kappa. Oh my god, these health bars are so slow. Alright, well at least the Milotic won't be poisoned anymore. Dude, everything is so underleveled, there's no way! Oh god. I remember this Calm Mind nightmare. I gotta get out of here.
Why are we still here?
Okay, time to throw. Quit using Calm Mind, just kill me. Oh, finally. Alright, well with that nightmare out of the way, let's see what's in our PC.
Now offer you a nice egg?
Somebody want to tell me what's going on with this Meryl? Well, that sure was something. Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Some of the best Pokemon games ever made. We're going to start with Heart Gold. 37 hours and 69 Pokemon. Quality over quantity. Let's go. They got some real homies in the party. I approve. With how things have been going, I'm just gonna go ahead and consider this one a dub. $214 hours and only 110 in the dex. That's like 2 hours per Pokemon. Maybe a shiny hunter? Yeah, no, they're not a shiny hunter, but they had a shiny Gyarados, which, again, I'm considering a dub. We're moving on to Gen 5 now. I actually have 2 copies of each of these games, so it's a total of 8 different saves to look through. We've got to get at least one more spicy find, right? Pokemon White's up first. Everybody's favorite Pokemon game. It's got hope. It's got discovery. It's even got dream. I don't know, man. I never played these games. 11 hours, 45 Pokemon. We've seen worse. Dude, this party is trash. Okay, so, there's 3 total Pokemon in this game. Alright, next copy. I thought I accidentally put the same cartridge in, but this is almost the exact same thing. Weird. Well, Pokemon Black was always the better one, right? Well, one of these cartridges just straight up doesn't work, so that kinda sucks. Our only working copy of Pokemon Black. Is this one the one? Pokemon Black 2 White 2, the first games to have the shiny charm in them, and another set of games that many people consider to be some of the best in the series. Alright, this is my first copy of Black 2. Moving right along. Now this is more like it. Alright, well, it looks like this person was either Masudaing for an Abra or a Muna, or they just traded a bunch of stuff to another game. Either way, nothing to see here. Alright, my first copy of White 2 has 174 hours and 545 in the dex. Dang, now this is a team. This person was a big-time gamer. They got a lot of stuff in the PC too. Lots of legendaries and mythicals and... Hey, what are you doing mixed in with the random stuff? That's shiny number 4. That's probably all we're gonna find, but let's take a look at the rest. Another one, what the heck? This is a really good shiny too. These shinies weren't even in the box with like the legendaries or anything special. They were just mixed in with everything else. They couldn't even be bothered. And that's how I know this person was a big-time gamer. Alright, well we gotta check these out in a battle. Time to check out the other copy of White 2. Okay, well this Blastoise is 100% hacked. He has a trainer ID of all zeros. That is not a thing. Just a casual shiny Darkrai, shiny Victini, which has never been released. Alright, well, cool to see, but I'm not counting it towards our shiny count since, they're not legit. This is the final chunk of games that I bought in Japan, but here's the good news. They have way better shiny odds than these other games we've been looking at. All of the 3DS era stuff was bumped up from 1 in 8192 odds to 1 in 4096. So in these 10 cartridges, we've definitely got to find something. We'll start with Pokemon X. Ooh, this save is looking real spicy. Oh, so obviously they transferred everything off of here. Kind of a sad start. Let's see if the Bacon Burb can give us a little better luck. Yeah, not too shabby. Well, at least we got a Bacon Burb, I guess. Time for some of my favorite Pokemon games ever. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Gen 3 with a bunch of quality of life improvements, not to mention a bunch of shiny hunting methods too. We're starting off with Alpha Sapphire because that was the one I had. A little bit of time, but a lot of stuff in the decks. I guess we'll see. Wow, starting off strong with some legendaries, some mythicals, and... oh dang. That's another one for the list. 5 shinies so far. Now is there anything else here? Omega Ruby's up next. About the same amount of time in Pokemon as Alpha Sapphire. Well, at least there's some legendaries, I guess. Can't win them all. Alright, this is the final generation we'll be checking today. Gen 7. I really like these games, and they just so happen to have some really good shiny hunting methods as well. So we'll see. Alright, here's the first Pokemon Sun save. Why'd they have to do me like this? Well, the good news is, the second Sun save couldn't be any worse, right? Oh no. So, Pokemon Moon. So I actually bought 2 copies of Pokemon Moon, but in one of the boxes they put an Ultra Moon cartridge in it, so I got a pretty nice upgrade. But that means we only get 1 game to check for the original Moon. Okay, this person was definitely doing some Masuda or something. Look at all these eggs. So we've got some legendaries and stuff, nothing too crazy, but I can't stop thinking about those eggs. They've gotta be extra Masuda eggs. I'm gonna hatch them. And this right here is why you don't leave any eggs behind. And so we're at the final 3. 2 copies of Ultra Moon and 1 copy of Ultra Sun. There's so much potential for shinies in these with Ultra Wormholes, SOS, all that stuff. Ultra Moon's up first. Oh, love that. Immediately load in and get yelled at in Japanese. So they've got a level 3 bunny and God himself. And that is literally it. Alright, let's go into the other copy of Ultra Moon. We're in another dimension right now, and it looks like they just caught a Palkia. Nice. Well, we got some cool stuff, but I see a few more eggs. You know what that means. I have a problem. And then there was one. The final game we'll be checking today is Ultra Sun. We've had some pretty great luck, all things considered. Will this be our one last hurrah? Let's do this. Kill me.